sure as Lucy's no worse.
Just the same, sir.
Dr. Stewart.
My dear John.
Dr. Stewart, what is it? Why you sent for me?
As I told you in my wire, dear boy, there's nothing new.
You said no change, don't worry, but to come at once.
And you lost no time.
I jumped in the car and burnt up the road from London. Oh, Doctor, surely there must be something more we can do for Lucy. Give my life gladly for the sake of her.
I'm sure you would, my boy. You love her with a warm blood of youth. But don't forget, I love my daughter too. She's all that I have. You must see that there's nothing that medical science can suggest that has been left undone.
Medical science couldn't be much for Mina. Poor Mina.
Yes, poor Mina. She's died of these same incredible symptoms that my Lucy has developed.
My Lucy too.
Our Lucy, then.
God, what was that?
Only Renfield, a patient of mine.
Patient of yours? Would you never keep quiet patients here in your sanatorium? Lucy mustn't be compelled to listen to raving madmen.
I quite agree. I'm going to have him sent away. Until recently, he's always been quiet. I'm sorry to lose him.
What?
An unusual case, a zoophologist.
What's that?
A life-eating maniac.
What?
Yes, he believes that by absorbing lives, he can prolong his own.
Good Lord.
He flies. By way of a change, he feeds the flies to spiders, fattens them up, and then he eats the spiders.
Good God, how disgusting. But tell me about Lucy. Why have you sent for me?
Yesterday, I wired to Holland for my young protege, Van Helsing. He'll be here soon. The car's going down to the station for him now. I'm going to turn Lucy's case over to him.
Another specialist on anemia?
No, my boy, whatever this may be, it is not anemia. And this man who speaks a dozen languages as well as his own knows more about mysterious diseases than anyone alive.
And the nose is mysterious enough. Surely the symptoms are clear.
So, Rena, it's perfectly clear. There they are, every cell for a mile around.
St. How's terror.
We've heard that chorus every night since Mina fell ill.
When I was traveling in Russia, the dogs in the village barked like that. The natives always said that there were wolves prowling about.
I hardly think you'll find wolves prowling around Purley, 20 miles from London.
Yes, and yet, your place might as well be a wilderness. Nothing inside here except that place Carfax that Count Dracula is taking.
Your friendly Count came in to get my sheepy.
He's no friend of mine.
Oh, don't say that. He knows that you and I gave our blood for Mina as well as for Lucy. And he's offered up to go a transfusion himself if we need another volunteer.
By Jove, that's loyal. It appears I'm misjudged him.
Yes, he seems quite interested in Lucy. And being who a younger man has been...
What?
Oh, but his whole attitude it shows it isn't that, John. We need sympathy in this house, and I'm grateful for it.
So am I. So am I. And anyone who offers to help Lucy can have anything I'm not.
Well, I think he does help her. She always seems cheered up when he comes.
That's fine. May I go to her now?
We'll go together. That must be Van Helsing. You go ahead and I'll come presently.
Professor Van Helsing.
My dear Professor, I can never repay you for this.
Or it's only a patient of yours instead of your daughter I would have come. Sponsoring the beer service.
Oh, think nothing of it. You would have done the same for me. Let me get you something to eat.
I dine with the boat train. I do not waste time when there is work to do.
My dear Van Helsing, you cast your own spell on me. You've not been here 2 minutes, and already I lean on you.
You wrote to me of your daughter's symptoms. Tell me more of this other young lady, the one who died.
Poor Mina Weston. She was a girl just Lucy's age. They were quite inseparable. She was on a visit here when she fell ill. As I told you in my wire, she grew weaker day by day. She wasted away. But there were no immediate symptoms. Her blood was normal when analyzed.
You said he performed transfusion.
Yes, you see, this marks Sir William Briggs argued that. And Lucy, as well as her fiancé, John Hocker, gave their blood as well.
Sir, 3 transfusions. And the effect?
She rallied after each. The color returned to her cheeks. But the next morning, she would be pale and weak again. She complained of bad dreams. 10 days ago, she fell into a stupor from which nothing could rouse her. She died.
And the other symptoms?
Oh, nothing to speak of, just the 2 little marks on her throat.
And which have brought me here so quickly. What were they like?
Just 2 small, wet white cloth with red centers. We decided she must have pierced the skin of her throat with a safety pin, trying in her delirium to fashion a scarf or a shawl around her neck.
Perhaps. And your daughter's symptoms, that's the same.
Precisely. She too speaks of bad dreams. Van Helsing, you've lived in the tropics. May this not be something alien to our medical experience here in England?
It may indeed, my friend.
Run, Phil!
Who is this man?
One of my patients. This is most careless.
Did you hear us talking?
Words.
Come, Phil. You know you're not allowed to wander about like this. How did you get out of your room?
Wouldn't you like to know?
How are your flies? Mr. Renfield makes a hobby of eating flies. I'm afraid you eat spiders sometimes too, don't you, Renfield?
Will you come into my parlor, said the spider to the fly? Excuse me, doctor, you haven't introduced me to your friend.
Come. Tell the attendant to come here at once.
Yes, sir.
Oh, very well. Professor Van Helsing, Mr. Renfield, a patient of mine.
Ah, who does not know of Van Helsing? Your work, sir, investigating certain obscure diseases, not altogether unconnected with the forces and powers that the ignorant do not believe exist. As one your position that posterity will recognize.
Butterworth, you've let your patient out of his room again.
Blimey, sir. I locked the door. Got the key in my pocket now.
But this is the second time. Only last night you let him escape and you tried to break into Count Dracula's place across the grounds.
He didn't get out the door this time, sir. There's a drop of 30 feet out of the window. He's just a blooming mule. Now you come with me.
Renfield, if you don't behave yourself, you'll get no more sugar to spread for your flies.
Flies? What do I care for flies now? Flies are but poor things. A low form of life beneath my notice. They don't kill a pin about flies.
Oh, don't you? Any more of your tricks and I'll take your new spider away.
No, please! Please leave me my spider, Mr. Butterworth. He's getting so nice and fat. Another dozen flies and he'll be just right. Just right!
Renfield, what makes you want to eat flies?
The wings of a fly, Professor, typify the aerial powers of the psychic faculties.
Butterworth, take him away.
One moment, friend. As a spiders.
My dear sir, can you tell me why that one great spider lived for centuries in the tower of the Spanish church? He never ate, but he drank. And he drank. He would come down and drink all the oil from the church lamp.
Butterworth,
One moment. Dr. Sewage was sending away tonight in a chasing trip in a strange waistcoat, chained so it cannot escape. This is a sanatorium, not a lunatic asylum. My cries will disturb Miss Lucy, who is ill. They will give her bad dreams, Dr. Seward. Bad dreams?
we'll talk about this in the morning, Renfield.
Why are you so anxious to go?
To save my soul.
Yes?
Ah, you'll get nothing more from me than that. Besides, I don't know that I'd rather stay at all. What is my soul good for? Is not what I am to receive worth the loss of my soul.
What's that you're thinking about, souls? Have you the souls of those flies and spiders on your conscience, Renfield?
I forbid you to plague me about souls. I don't want their souls. All I want is their life. The blood is their life.
So?
That's in the Bible. Besides, of what use are souls to me? You can neither eat them nor drink them. You know, blood is fantastic. I want you to send me away, Dr. Seward. And if you do not, then you'll have to answer for my soul before the judgment seat of God.
My friends are not hurt.
No.
My deepest apologies. What was that bird that excited you so?
Wolfsbane.
Wolfsbane, what's that?
It's one of the erythrophytes. Pliny is the elder Egyptian to plant. It grows only in the wilds of central Russia.
I thought I knew all the drugs in the pharmacopoeia. Why did you bring it with you?
It is a form of preventive medicine.
Oh, well, we live and learn.
Dr. Seward, I want you to have that lunatic securely watched.
Yes, of course, but it's my Lucy.
I want to keep this man under observation.
An interesting maniac, no doubt, but surely you'll see my daughter.
I must see the records of his case.
But
Do you think I have forgotten why I'm here?
forgive me. Well, of course I'll show you the record. But I don't understand why you're interested in Renfield, because of your vast experience.
Well, I thought they were here, Lucy.
John, do you think this new man will be any better than the others?
I'm sure he will be. Anyway, Lucy, now that I'm back, I'm going to stay with you until you get over this thing.
But can you? Your work, your talent.
You come first.
Oh. I don't think you'd better stay. Sometimes I feel that I want to be alone.
Oh dear. How can you say you don't want me here with you when you're so ill? You do love me, don't you?
Oh, yes, John, with all my soul.
Just as soon as you're better, I'm going to take you away. We'll be married next month. We won't wait till June. And we'll stretch that honeymoon month for 3 months, and the house will be ready in July.
Oh, John, do you think we
Of
could?
course, why not? My mother wanted us to wait, but she'll understand. I want to get you away. You shrink back when I try to kiss you. You're so cold, Lucy. Always so cold now.
Forgive me, dear. I am yours, all yours. John. Oh, I am so tired. I'm so tired.
Lucy, my dear, this is my friend, Professor Van Helsing.
My name is Lucy. You do not remember me. So tall now, and beautiful, and pale. Yes, but people bring roses back as the cheeks.
You are so kind to come, Professor.
Is this no doubt just a fortunate man you ought to marry?
Yes, John Harker, Professor.
Look here, Professor. I don't mean to get in your way, but the doctor will have me. Going to make him give me a room until Lucy gets over this thing. It's absolute hell living in London. Of course I can't do any work.
Well, of course you may stay, my boy.
Yes, of course, I should have asked you to stay. I may need you. And Lucy. Lie back so. And tell me, when did this weakness first come upon you?
2 nights after poor Mina was buried, I had a bad dream.
A bad dream. Tell me about it.
I remember hearing dogs barking before I went to sleep. The air seemed oppressive. I left the reading lamp lit by my bed. But when the dream came, there seemed to come a mist in the room.
Was the window open?
Yes, I always think of my window open.
Yes, of course, you're English. The continentals are not so particular about fresh air. Then,
The mist seemed so thick. I could just see the lamp by my bed. A tiny spark and form. And then I saw 2 red eyes staring at me, and the livid white face looking down at me out of the mist. Oh, it was horrible, horrible.
it's all right. It's okay. Go on, please.
The next morning, my maid could scarcely wake me. I felt weak and languid. Some part of my life seemed to have gone from me.
There have been other such dreams.
Nearly every night since then has come to this. Red eyes and that awful face.
We've given her 2 transfusions. She recovered her strength after each.
Then will come another dream. And now I dread the night. I know it sounds absurd, Professor, but please don't laugh at me.
I'm not likely to lie.
No, don't take my stuff, please. No, don't take my stuff.
And how long have you had these 2 little marks on your throat?
Since that first morning.
Lucy, why didn't you tell us?
Lucy, you wore that scarf around your throat now.
Do not press her! Do not excite her! Well,
I was afraid they'd worry you. Well, I knew that Mina had them.
quite right, Miss Susie. Quite right. There nothing. And I will see that these dreams trouble you no more.
Count Dracula.
Ah, good evening, Count.
Oh, gentlemen. much more yourself this evening.
I feel better already, Count. Now that Father's friend has come to help me.
Professor Van Helsing, Count Dracula.
A most distinguished scientist whose name we know even in the wilds of Transylvania. But, I interrupt the consultation.
Not at all, Count. We're grateful you could come, and we appreciate your motives.
Dr. Seward has just told me of your offer, and I can't thank you enough.
It is nothing. I should be most grateful to be permitted to help Miss Lucy in any way.
But you do come. I look forward to your visits. They seem to make me better.
And so I arrived in the field.
You encourage me, Miss Seward, to make them more frequent, as I should like to.
I'm always glad to see you.
Ah, but you've been lonely here, and my efforts to amuse you with my old tales shall no longer have the same success with the arrival of Professor Van Helsing, and especially now that Mr. Harker is to remain.
How did you know I was going to stay, Count?
Ah, can the gallant lover ask such a question? I inferred it, my friend.
You're right. Nothing is going to shift me into Lucy's fit as a fiddle again.
Yes, nothing.
Please, Harrison, welcome. Won't you?
You understand? In all times of chaos, Miss Lucy must not be left alone for a single moment under any circumstance. You understand?
Yes, sir.
Good. Your maid can take you to a room. Try the rest of it while I talk to your father.
Well, remember, don't leave her alone for a moment.
Oh, no, sir.
So, Professor Van Helsing, you have come from the land of the tulip to cure the nervous prostration of this charming young girl. I wish you success.
Thank you, Count.
Do I appear officious, Dr. Seward? It's just that you are my only neighbors when I'm here at Carfax, and your troubles have touched me greatly.
We appreciate your sympathy more than I can say, Count.
You, like myself, are a stranger in England, Count.
Ah, yes, but I love England and the great London. So different from my native Transylvania, where there are so few people and so little opportunity.
Opportunity, Count.
For my investigations, Professor.
I hope you haven't regretted buying that old ruin across there.
Certainly not. Carfax is not a ruin. The dust was somewhat deep, but we are used to dust in Transylvania.
You plan to remain in England, Count?
Yes, I do, my friend. The walls of my castle are broken. The shadows are many. And I am the last of my race.
It's lonely for you, Joseph. Carfax.
Ah, it is, and when I hear the dogs howl far and near, I think myself back in Castle Dracula with its broken battlements.
Oh, the dogs out there when no wolves are out, don't they?
Yes, they do, my friend. And they howl here as well, even though, of course, there are no wolves. But you wish to consult the anxious father and the great specialist. May I read a book in the study? I also am anxious to hear what the great professor has to say, and to see if I may be of any help.
Of course. Very kind of Dracula with his damn untimely friendliness. But now, what about my daughter?
Yes, Professor. What do you think is the matter with Lucy?
Impatient. That interesting Renfield does not like to smell wolf's bane.
What has Wolfbane to do with Lucy?
Perhaps nothing.
In God's name, is there anything unnatural or occult about this business?
Occult, Van
Dr.
Helsing.
Seward, let me remind you that the superstitions of today are the scientific facts of tomorrow. Science can now transmute the electron, the basis of all matter, into energy. And what is that but the dematerialization of matter? Its dematerialization has been known and practiced in India for centuries. In Java, I myself have seen things.
But, dear young friend, you can't fill your fine brain with that Eastern moonshine.
Moonshine!
But come now, what about my daughter?
Stuart, if you will not listen to what will be hard to believe than any Eastern moonshine, if you won't forget your textbooks, keep an open mind, and Stuart, your daughter's life may pay for your precarious.
Well, go on! Go on, Professor!
I am listening.
So I must ask you to listen carefully and calmly to what I am going to say. Sit down. both heard of the legends of Centauria as well. The vampires.
Vampires? You mean ghosts who suck the blood out of the living?
If you wish to call them ghosts, I call them the undead.
In God's name, you suggested it Mina, and now Lucy.
We both read those horrible folktales of the Blue Ages, Van Helsing, but I know you better than to suppose.
And I believe them? I do believe them.
Do you mean to say that vampires actually exist and that Mina and Lucy have been attacked by one?
Your English doctors will all laugh at such theory. Your police, your public would laugh. The strength of the vampire is that people will not believe in him.
Is this the help you bring?
Do you not despise it?
Doctor, this case has stumped all your specialists. Go on, Professor.
Vampires are rare. Nature abhors them. The forces of God combine to destroy them. But the few of these creatures have lived on for centuries.
What is a vampire?
A vampire, my friend, is a man or a woman who is dead yet not dead. A thing that lives after its death by drinking the blood of the living. It must have blood or it dies. Its power lasts only from sunset to sunrise. During the hours of the day, it must rest in the earth in which it was buried. But during the night, it has the power to prey upon the living. My friend, you are thinking you will have to put me amongst your patients.
I don't know what to think, Van Helsing, but I must confess, I simply cannot follow you.
What makes you think Lucy has been attacked by such a creature?
Dr. Stewart's written accounts of these lady symptoms at once aroused my suspicion. Anemia. The blood of 3 men was forced into the veins of Miss Mina. And yet she died from loss of blood. Where did it go? Has your specialist any answer? The vampire attacks his throat. He leaves 2 little wounds, right with red scissors. Dr. Stewart, you wrote me of these marks on Mina's throat. An accidental safety pin, you said. So I thought, I suspected. I did not know, but I came on the incident. What do I find? The same 2 marks on Miss Lucy's throat. Another safety pin, Dr. Stewart?
Do you mean to say that you built this nightmare out of a safety pin? Well, it's true, I don't know why Lucy hid those marks from us.
I can tell you that.
Well, of course it can't be that. It's not true.
I do believe it. This theory accounts for all the facts that no one is able to explain. We'll just take Lucy away from this thing can't get at her.
She will not want to go.
What?
If you force her, the shock will be fatal.
Why wouldn't she go? We told her that her life depended on
Because the victim of the vampire becomes his creature, linked to him in life and after death.
Professor, that is too much.
Lucy. Become an unbelieved thing. A thing.
Yes, doctor. Now, will you help me?
Yes, anything. Just tell me what to do.
It is dangerous work. Our lives are at stake. But so is Miss Lucy's life. So is her soul. We must stamp out this monster.
How can we stamp it up now?
This undead thing lies helpless by day in the earth or tomb in which it was buried.
A corpse. In a coffin.
A corpse, if you like. But a living corpse. Sustained by the blood of the living. If we find its earth home, a stake driven through the heart destroys the vampire. But this is our task. In such a case, the police, all the powers of society are as helpless as the doctors. What bars or chains that hold the creatures that can turn into a wolf on her back?
The wolf! Dr. Stewart! Those dogs howling! I told you they barked that way in Russia when there were wolves around. And a bat. Renfield said it was a bat.
What has a bat to do with any of this?
Your friend Renfield does not like to smell a wolf's bane.
What in the world has wolfbane to do with any
A
of this?
vampire cannot stand to smell a wolf's bane.
So you suspect that?
I suspect no one. And everyone. Tell me, who is this Count Dracula?
Dracula? We know very little about him.
When I was in Transylvania, I heard of Castle Dracula. A famous blonde Dracula who fought the Czechs 3 centuries ago.
I will make inquiries by telegraph. No. After all, this thing must be English. But at least have died here. It's late. Must be near enough to this house for him to get back there before sunrise. My friends, I have only the old beliefs with which to fight this monster that has the strength of 20 men. Perhaps the accumulated wisdom and cunning of centuries.
This all seems nice, but I'm with you, Professor.
And you, Dr. Sewell.
This all seems preposterous to me, but everyone else has felt the case is in your hand at present.
I need allies, not neutrals.
Oh, very well, do what you will.
Good. Bring your daughter here.
Why? What will you do?
I'm going to set a trap. Miss Lucy is the bait.
My God! We can't let you do
There's
that!
no other way! I believe the Saint knows that I plan to protect Miss Lucy. This will put it on his guard. And the first moment she is alone, it will no doubt try and get itself a vampire in his blood, or its life in death ceases.
No, I forbid this.
She's my daughter, and I consent. Well, show the professor he is mistaken.
You're out because you don't believe. But I do believe. My God, Doctor, I've heard that lunatic laugh. My reading you said you want. And you subject Lucy in that room.
I must be master here, I can do nothing! I must go in what form this thing is going to come if I plan out to step it out. Bring your daughter here!
Beg pardon, sir. Dr. Stewart here.
What do you want?
Oh, fine. Has escaped again, sir.
Escape, how?
Why not? Out the window. The door's still locked. And I was in the corridor all the while. And it's a drop of 30 feet to the stone flank. That loony is a blooming flying squirrel, he is.
Say nothing to Dr. Stewart at present, nothing, you hear? Now go.
Lucy, dear, you have nothing to fear.
I want you to lie down here.
But doctor,
Trust me, do not.
but I am so frightened.
Make your mind passive. Try not to sink sleep.
No, I cannot see this when I sleep.
I know, my dear. I know. And I am going to cure you with God's help.
But father!
You must do as the professor says. Come, Harker.
Lucy! Lucy! What was that? Lucy!
You saw! Professor, what was that thing? Hop! Take her to a room, quickly!
Lucy!
Hop! Yeah!
The patient is better, I hope.
Excuse me, miss. Did you happen to have seen anything of the governor's pet loony? He's out again, he is.
And what would he be doing here? You'll not have the job you want if you can't keep that man safe and sound. Why he gets out every night?
Yeah, don't go.
Miss Lucy's asked for the evening paper. Well,
Go ahead, go.
have you found him yet?
No, I haven't. I tell you, miss, this job is fair getting on my nerves.
Your nerves? And what about my nerves? Isn't it enough to have dogs howling every night? And foreign coats bobbing up out of the floor? With Miss Lucy carrying on the way she does. Oh. And everyone having their veins drained of blood for her? And that Dr. Sherlock Holmes with the x-ray eyes about? Without you letting that man feel loose?
I never did loose. Just now, I heard a noise, like a wolf out. I opens the door with my key, and what do I see? But his legs going through the window, as he was going to climb down that smooth wall. He ain't human, he ain't.
Climb down the wall.
I don't expect no one to believe it, but I see it. And what's more, I grabbed hold of his feet, I did.
Climbing down at first, like a bat.
Well, you mentioned old bats, for just as I got a hold of him, a big bat flies through the window. Hits me in the face.
I know where that bat came from.
You do? Where?
Out of your belfry.
No, miss. This is the God's truth I'm telling you. Out that bat flies, and the moon, and gone. I heard him laugh, and God, what a laugh. Blimey, I'm gonna catch it from the governor for this.
If you tell the governor any such tales, and he'll shut you up with the loony.
Whoa, miss, but you're smiling. That's just what I think. I don't understand what I seen or what I heard, but it's harmless, this bloke.
Oh, wouldn't hurt a fly, would he?
Hurt a fly? Oh, no, not eat. No, eat. What, you'd rather eat a few blue bottles than a pound of the best steak. And what he does to spiders, crime.
Ooh, it seems to me somebody will be coming after you in a minute. You and your spiders.
Well, I say this is a queer neighborhood. And what a drop that is to the ground. But you don't have to be afraid of burglars, do you? No way of getting up there unless they fly. But don't you never feel a bit lonesome? Like out there on your nights off?
Just lately I have a bit. I never noticed the trees had such shadows before.
Well, if you feel you'd like an escort, miss.
I'll not walk with you in your uniform. People might be taking me for one of your loonies. Ugh.
In mufti then. Tomorrow night?
I say, you haven't wasted much time, have you?
Well, I've had my eye on you.
Well, you better keep your eye
him back in his room.
Why, what's that?
It's here. Come on, Cousin. We ain't too popular. Some people have no sense of humor.
Excuse me, sir. It's just he frightened me with that animal.
Animal, what animal?
A white mouse, sir.
You mustn't scream in this house, not now!
Well, pardon, sir. It's just that nasty little beast.
Miss Lucy is already dreadfully upset about something she read in the paper.
Do you mean about the homestead horror, sir? About the lady in white who gives little chocolates and she bites
What about that now? I'll not have Miss Lucy disturbed!
Forgive me, my football is not heavy and your rugs are soft.
It's all right, sir. But how did you come in?
The door to this room was ajar, so I did not knock. And how is Miss Lucy and her nervous prostration?
I think she's better, sir.
Ah, good. But the strain of Miss Lucy's illness has made you also ill?
What? How did you know? Well, it's only a pain that runs from my head down into my neck.
I can remove this pain.
I don't understand, sir.
Such pain yields readily to suggestion.
Excuse me, sir, but if it's hypnotism you mean, I'd rather have the pain.
Ah, but you think of hypnotism as the ugly waving of arms and many passes. That is not my method. What is given can be taken away, and from now on you have no pain, and you have no will of your own. Do you hear me?
I hear you.
When you awake, you will not remember what I say. Dr. Seward ordered you this day to sleep with your mistress in the same bed every night because of her bad dreams. Is that not so?
Yes, master.
Your mistress is tortured by horror and by death, but I shall save her. A man whose will is at cross purpose with my own has come to this house, and I will crush him. Receive your orders. Do you hear me?
I hear you.
From now on, when a suggestion reaches you from my brain, you will carry it out instantly and without question. When I will you to do a thing, it shall be done. My call will reach soon.
You have not left your mistress alone.
Dr. Seward is with her.
What is wrong with you, girl?
Oh, it's nothing, sir.
You just had a severe shock.
It's nothing. I suddenly felt queer, that's all. I can't remember anything.
Mr. Harker has just arrived. Ask Dr. Seward to come here, remain with Miss Lucy herself.
Yes, sir. She's dreadfully upset.
Upset over what?
in the paper, sir. About the Homestead Horror.
She has seen it then.
Yes, sir.
Everything just the same. When I leave this house, even for a few hours, I dread I may find when I come back.
Well, you may, my friend.
God must have sent you here to help us. Without you, there'd be no hope. And this morning, Professor, when you opened your veins again to revive us,
Because the least I could do. But my lack of foresight was responsible for this attack.
Don't say that.
I made sight of her. And it was found to was thrown off the bed onto the floor.
She's so weak. So pale. The two little wounds open fresh again.
I have prepared a stronger defense. But now our main task is not defense, but attack. What have you found, Mother?
A what? You haven't knows what it means, whether it's of any use.
I too have had news of which I can make nothing.
Oh, John, back in town.
Yes. We must try to put together what we have learned today. My colleague from Bucharest wires that the Dracula family has been extinct for 500 years.
Can the Count be an imposter?
The castle he calls his own is a desolate ruin as a boulder. It was built, as you said, Harper, as a terrible blood Dracula, who was said to have had dealing with evil spirits. He was the last of his race. But for many generations, the peasants believed the castle Dracula inhabited by a vampire.
Then it must be him.
My friends, I am bewildered.
But surely this confirms your suspicions. I was incredulous until I saw that creature hovering above
A
Lucy.
vampire from Transylvania cannot be in England.
But why?
Because, as I have told you, the vampire must rest by day in the earth or tomb in which the corpse it inhabits was buried.
Yeah.
The vampire must return to its burial place by sunrise.
I found today. When Dracula arrived, the coins on their doomed, and the British German played on March the 6th.
March the 6th. 3 days before Mina fell ill.
This plane made a non-stop flight from Secondly in Transylvania. It left just after sunset, arrived 2 hours before dawn. Carried only a count and 6 packing cases.
Which is not what was in the cases.
He told the customs people he wanted to see whether Transylvania plants can grow in foreign climates in a native soil.
So, what was in the boxes?
Plain dirt. We left in a board with 6 coconut boxes before sunrise.
Oh yes, before sunrise. This is the terrible Vlad Dracula himself. In his satanic pride and contempt, he even uses his own name. But who could suspect? For 500 years, he has been fettered to his castle because he must rest by day in his graveyard. 5 centuries pass. The aeroplane is invented. His chance has come for now he can cross Europe in a single night. He prepared 6 coffins, filled with the earth in which he must rest by day. This plane leaves just after sunset. By dawn, he's in London and safe from one of his cases of great risk, but he has triumphed. He has reached England with its teeming millions, with its opportunity, as he said.
God protect my Lucy.
I talked to the estate agent from whom we bought Carfax here. He got the address of 4 old houses he leased in different parts of London.
One of his coffin reaches in each of those houses.
2 cases were delivered in Carfax the day before he took possession.
He has scattered them for safety. If we can find our 6, we can destroy him.
But how?
His native earth will no longer receive his unclean form if each box is sanctified with holy water.
We must get those boxes. Tear them open one by one! Be blighted! In God's name, Professor! I demand that my hands will drive a stake into his devil's heart and send his soul to hell!
The plan is too dangerous.
But why? These attacks on my daughter continue. Are we to delay while my child is wounded?
Now, patience, my friends! This creature is more than mortal. His cunning is the growth of the ages. How? If we find 5 of his boxes and close them against him and cannot find the 6th. Then he will bury himself in his last refuge, but we can never find him and sleep until we are all dead.
Lucy will be safe.
For her life, yes, but his unclean kiss has claimed her for his own. When she dies, she will become as he is, a foul thing tonight. The vampire can wait. No, my friends, there is only one way to save her from him. To destroy him.
You're right as always.
We have one great advantage. By day, he's a cold from corpse. But our search by day, he know nothing if we leave no traces.
Regardless, delay.
We will make rounds of the houses. Find all 6 boxes without his knowledge, and then we can act.
But what about his servants and his caretakers?
The houses will be empty. The vampire plays a lone hand.
Run, Phil!
He's been here the whole time.
Have you heard what we've been saying, man?
Yes, I heard something. Enough. Be guided by what he says. It is your only hope. It is her only hope. And it is my only hope. Save me, doctor. I am crazy and you are sane. I am weak and you are strong. You are good and he is evil.
I will save you, Renfield. But you must tell me what you know. Everything.
No? What should I know? I don't know anything. You see, I'm mad and Dr. Stewart will tell you about that. You mustn't pay any attention to anything that I say.
We'll get no more from this fellow. I'll have him sent away.
Fool! And I thought you were wise. The whole world is crazy just now, and if you want help, you must come to a bad man to get it. Well, I'll not give it to you, I'm afraid. You see, a wise madman obeys him who is strong, and not the weak.
Him? Who do you mean?
Need we mention names among friends, Professor Van Helsing? Come now, what have I to gain by helping you? The doctor keeps me shut up all day, and if I'm good, he gives me a little sugar for my flies. But on the other hand, if I serve him...
The blood is alive, Renfield. What have you to do with the Count Dracula?
Dracula, I know that
You are the lie!
man and professor lack the ability to discriminate between truth and falsehood. Therefore, I take no offense at what other men might consider an affront. Send me away, doctor. I asked you to last night, and you didn't. If only you knew what has happened since then. I dare not tell you. I dare not. I should die in torment if I
Dr. Stewart will send you away if you speak.
I offer you your soul if you'll tell us what you know.
God will not damn a poor lunatic soul. God knows that the devil is too strong for those of us with weak minds. But send me away, promise me.
If you will speak.
Come, Renfield.
Fine. I will tell you. Count Dracula is... No, I wasn't going to say anything! I told you nothing! I am a slave!
There's a big bat flying in a circle. It's gone.
What's that? Just about the next small shot. Looks like a big grey dog.
Are you sure it was a dog?
Well, it might easily have been a wolf, but that's nonsense. I know they're made to see things.
Come, Renfield, what were you about to say?
Nothing.
Professor, have you seen
Susie,
what
you-
he's doing?
Are you Miss Seward?
I am.
And in the name of the merciful passion, God, leave this place at once!
But this is my home. Nothing would induce me to leave.
You wouldn't care if they tried to drag you away, would you? But a fool I am! And it can't have done any good! You are so young, so beautiful, and so pure. Even I have decent feelings sometimes. And if you do not go, your soul will pay for it. You are in the power. Miss Seward, since you will not heed my warning, then I pray God that I may never see your face again.
That crazy thing's in league with the devil. Horrible. And Lucy's already dreadful and said about something in the paper.
Go in and get that paper from her.
Whatever it is, she keeps reading that article again and again.
Go in and get the paper from her, man, and bring it back to me!
Don't overdo it, Van Helsing. God knows where we should be if you went under. After 2 transfusions, you really ought to be in bed. The loss of so much blood is serious.
I've never felt more fit in my life.
I only ask that you not overestimate your strength now that we lean on you so. Feeling fit, are you? Just look at yourself in the mirror.
devil.
Come, not as bad as all of that.
I did not hear you, Count.
I am often told that I have a light footstep.
I was looking in the mirror. This reflection covers the whole room, but I cannot see you.
Forgive me, I dislike mirrors. They are the playthings of man's vanity. So, how is the fair patient?
The diagnosis presents difficulties.
I fear that it might, my friend.
Would you like to see what I have prescribed for my patient?
Anything that you prescribe for Miss Lucy has the greatest interest for me.
The prescription is a most unusual one.
The cut is not deep. I know it.
No, but it will serve. Here is my medicine for Miss Lucy. You do not care for the smell?
You are a wise man, Professor, for one who has not lived even a single lifetime.
You flatter me, Count.
But not wise enough to return to Holland now that you have learned what you have learned.
I prefer to remain, even though a certain lunatic here attempted to kill me.
Lunatics can be difficult. They do not always do as they are told. Sometimes they betray their benefactors. But when servants fail to follow orders, the master must carry them out for himself.
I anticipated as much.
In the past 500 years, Professor, those who have crossed my path have all died. And some not pleasantly. Come here! Your will is strong, Professor, so I must come to you. More medicine?
More effective than wolfsbane, Count.
Indeed, sacrilege!
I have a dispensation.
What was that?
A revolver shot. It came as a relief. That at least is something human.
Who broke the mirror?
I.
Sorry if I startled you. I saw that infernal banner on the side of the house and I couldn't resist a shot.
Did you hit it? Well, the bullet was never made, my friend. I call that fact.
What you...
My weapons are stronger.
What do you mean?
Count Dracula has been here.
Good God! How did he get in?
You ask. How's the vampire keep? During the hours of the night, the hours after his comes and goes? As the wind, my friend, as he pleases. He came to kill me. But I carry a power stronger than his.
What power?
I expect an attack. I secured the dispensation from the cardinal. I have it with me. The host. He came. I proved my case if you need proof. The mirror does not reflect this man that was and casts no shadow. You see, I put my finger. It's a lead as a blood. But before the sacred wafer it fled.
But Lucy must not know this.
Miss Lucy knows more than you think.
How can she? If she knew, she'd tell me.
As these attacks continue, she comes more and more under his power. There's a mystic link between them. It is hard to bear, I know. But you must face it. It may be that he already knows what passes through her mind. Therefore, Miss Lucy must not be told what we know about the earth boxes. For he may learn whatever she knows.
But that would mean Lucy's in collusion with the creature, and that's quite impossible.
No, Miss Lucy, you must not.
Lucy, what's this paper that's upset you so?
Read it, John.
No,
Read it.
The Hansen order. Further attacks on small children. Committed after dark by a mysterious and beautiful.
Read it, John.
mysterious and beautiful woman encountered and reported today. Narratives of 3 small girls, all under 10 years of age, tally essential details. Each child speaks of a beautiful lady in white, who gave her chocolates, enticed her to some secluded corner, and there kissed and fondled her, bit her slightly in the throat.
I warn.
Ruins are trivial. The children not seem to have suffered any permanent harm. Indeed, one small girl told her mother she hoped she might see the beautiful lady again.
So soon. Come so soon. Lucy, you know of this?
Professor Van Helsing knows too, Lucy, and he knows how to protect you.
Is it not too late?
No, Miss Lucy, it is not too late.
These poor, innocent children.
You think Count Dracula?
Not that name.
And you think the werewolf has done this too?
Of course. And the guy's of a woman. Who else could it be?
It is worse. Far worse.
Worse. What do you mean?
Miss Lucy knows.
The woman in white is Mina.
Mina. But she's dead, Lucy.
She has joined the master.
Oh, God protect us all.
Dear Lucy, I will not ask you how you know. After this life, no more little children will meet the woman in white. She will remain at rest. In the tomb where you buried her, and her soul, released from this heart, will be with God.
How can you do this?
Do not ask me.
Professor, if you can save Mina's soul after her death, can you save mine?
Lucy.
I will save you. In God's name I swear it. And he has given me a sign. It is ruled tonight.
Then promise me one thing. Whatever you plan to do, whatever you know, do not tell me. Not even if I beg you to tell me, swear that you will not now, while I am still yours, while I am myself promising.
Promise.
No, no, John, you mustn't kiss me. Promise that you never will. Not even if I beg you to.
Promise it, Lucy.
From tonight on, one of us will be in this room, next to your bed. The door is open.
You are so good.
Yes. And I will make the room safe for you. Your maid will be with you. Rub the sword. Take the wolfsbane. Rub it over her window and the door. Rub it around the sashes and especially above the lock. Lucy, I have made this that you must wear around your neck. While you wear this, those dreams cannot come to you. Promise me that you will not take this off.
I promise.
Swear it on the cross.
I swear.
Professor, surely the host is more powerful than his wolfsbane.
Of course.
So leave the host with it, nothing can harm them.
No! The host cannot be used without has-been pollution.
It's Renfield's son!
You let him loose again?
He's bought himself in, sir! He got a hold of one of the patients!
Got it. Run! I should have sent him away when I had his chance.
Oh, don't you leave me too.
Of course I won't, Miss Lucy. It's only a quarrel among the patients, and Mr. Hart will be back soon. Here, Mr. Lucy. So close, Mum. These evil-smelling flowers make you faint.
What?
Anybody wants my job, sir, can have it.
What's the matter?
I knows what I knows, and what I seen I saw. Then I hops by the first train, and ask for no wages and little notice.
Where's Winfield?
You ask me, sir? I'd say he paid a little visit to help.
You let him escape again?
Look here, sir. I was so speak resign. I wouldn't put up with any more from any of you. What a man can't help, he can't help. And that's that. Can you not see, man?
Dr. Stewart is not well. Will you desert him when he needs all the help he can get?
Putting it that way, sir, I ain't the man to run under fire. But I am sick and tired of being told up. For what ain't my fault?
I don't blame you. No bolts or bars can hold Winfield.
Now, sir, you talking sense. I had him in a straitjacket this time. Nearly all yesterday. I worked and clapping balls across the window. Now I find some balls. Pulled the ball and made roll cheese, and them gone.
It's right to find him.
Find him, sir? Find him? Can't chase him up and down the wall. There ain't no bloody mountain goat.
The same process. A few hours after he finds out what we know and what we have done, he comes here and drags that poor creature of his to himself.
What does the vampire want with Renfield?
Renfield is serving an apprenticeship to join the vampire king after his death. We must prevent that.
What does Renfield matter? If we are beaten, then there is no God.
We dare not despair, Stewart.
To figure out in advance what anyone would do who got on his track?
I thought we had to. But we broke into Carfax and found 2 earth boxes there. And found 1 box in each of the 4 other houses. When I pried open the lid of the 6th box, I was sure we would find him there helpless.
Empty.
An empty packet case left us blind.
He only brought 6 cases in his plane. There can only be 1 left.
Only 1. But Hindenburg, we can never find it, and now we've put him on his guard.
Yes. It's not half an hour to sunrise. Poor John has been sitting up with Lucy for these last 9 hours. At least at dawn she'll be safe and he can get some sleep. If anyone can sleep in this house.
Whoever not sleeps or does not sleep, Miss Lucy will sleep at dawn.
Another horror?
Well, you notice how she keeps awake all night now, 6 by day.
Is that part of the change?
Of course. And sometimes, it's a look that comes into her face.
Stop, man! For God's sake, I cannot
You
bear
must
it!
face the facts, for her sake.
But how could he have gotten at her with the wolf band and the cross around her neck? Suggestions conveyed by the monster?
Yes! He must have impelled the maid to take away the wolf's mane and the cross and open the window. I should have foreseen that.
Oh, don't blame yourself, man. The devil's more cunning than we are. At least Lucy seems better. Before, when she's awakened, she's always been exhausted. But last night, yesterday, when she woke up at sunset after sleeping all
There was
day.
blood in her cheeks again.
Yes, thank God.
My poor friend, where does that blood come from?
What fresh horror do you suggest now?
It's not 5:30 in the morning, strange out from men, who aren't crazy to be out and about.
We may need help from this thing that's still not human. Renfield.
He's after me. He's going to kill me.
Help us, Renfield, and we'll save you.
You fool! You dare to match your wits against his! You thick-headed Dutchman! A fool of an alienist and that young cub of a boy! Why not all the police and the soldiers in London could stop the master from doing his
But God can stop him!
God permits even! And why does he permit even if he is God? Tell me that.
How did you get out of those iron bars?
Madam and Doctor have a great strength.
Come, Renfield, we know you didn't wrench those bars apart yourself.
No, I didn't. I wanted him there. I wanted to keep him out. He called me and I had to come. The master is angry. He promised me live things. Big ones. No longer these flies and spiders and blood to drink. Always blood. I must obey him. And I don't want to be like him. I know I'm bad and I'm mad too, for I've taken many lives, but they were only little lives. I'm only a kid. I wouldn't want a human life.
Oh, John.
And why did I seek to betray the master? For you. I said I'd serve the devil, but I didn't serve him honestly. I don't like women with no blood in them, and yet I helped you and I made him angry. Now perhaps he would kill me, and then I'd get you no more live things to eat. No more blood. No more blood! No more blood!
Lucy, you mustn't mind that poor cursed creature.
He amuses me.
Lucy, how can you? The poor devil. Thank God it will soon be gone now.
Dawn, the ebb tide of life. I hate the dawn. How can people like daylight? At night, I'm really alive. The night was made to enjoy life. And well, help me, John. My own John.
Lucy, I'm so happy that you're better and strong again.
I've never been so well, so full of vitality. I was only a poor, washed-up, pale creature. I don't know what made you love me. There was no reason why you should. But there is now.
I worship you.
Then tell me something. If you love me, you'll tell me.
Make me promise not to tell you anything.
I'm releasing from your promises. There. What are you and God and the funny professor doing all day?
Can't tell you, I promise.
You say you love me, but you don't trust me.
I don't trust you with my body, my soul.
Then prove it! What are you doing over there in Carfax with a hammer and a horrible iron stake? You don't think I'm asking you because I'm just trying to find out whether you really love me. So, you tried to hide your schemes and your plots. Afraid I give them away, are you? You fools. Whatever he wants to know, he finds out for himself. He knows what you do. He knows what you think. He knows everything.
Lucy.
Oh, my dear, I am sorry. I'm not kissing when you see it.
No, you mustn't kiss me. You made me promise not to let you kiss me.
You don't know why I said that, John, darling. It was because I love you so much. I was afraid of what might happen. You've always thought me cold. But I've blood in my veins. Hot blood, my John. And I knew if I were to kiss you, but I'm not afraid now. Come. Will you make me say it?
Lucy, I don't understand you.
I love you. I want you. Come to me, darling. I want you.
Hawk up! Save yourself! it. We'll see. Hark, my back! The smelling's off! Hurry!
God.
No, do not come to me, John. I am unclean.
God, I heard your ability itself.
You love her. And in love there is truth. She is pure. And this evil thing that has entered her shall be rooted out.
You said you could save Mina's soul.
Mina's soul is in heaven.
Tell me how.
It is your right to know. Now. I entered the tomb. I pried open the coffin. Found it there sleeping, but not dead, not truly dead. There was blood in her cheeks. A drop of blood, like a red ruby on the corner of her mouth. With a stake and a hammer I struck to the heart. One scream of convulsion and then the look of peace that came into her face when with God's help I made her truly dead.
If I die, swear to me that you will do this to my body.
It shall be done.
I swear it.
And I,
My lover, my father, my dear friend, you have sworn to save my soul. And now I am done with life. I cannot live on to become what you know.
No, Miss Lucy, by all your whole sacred, you must not even think of suicide. That will put you in his power forever.
I cannot face this horror that I am becoming.
You will find the thing that spelled your life. Destroy him! And send his soul to hell! It shall be by my hand!
You must destroy him if you can. But with pity in your hearts, not rage and vengeance. And for so who has done so much evil, needs our prayers more than any other.
No, no, you cannot ask me to forgive.
Perhaps I too will need your prayers and your pity.
Lucy. Now, while you are yourself, please help me.
How can I help you? No, don't tell me you mustn't tell me anything.
Each time the white face came, the red eyes, you were pale, exhausted afterwards. But that last time,
The last time he came, he said I was his bride, and he would seal me to him for the centuries to come.
and then
No, I can't tell you.
but you must!
You must, Lucy.
He scratched open one of his veins. He pressed my mouth down to it. He called it a mystic sacrament. He made me drink. No, I can't go on.
I warned you, my poor friend. I broke in when I heard dogs howl.
Dogs in the werewolf as well.
Yes, pursuing Rinfield.
They will steal something!
Only once. I shall make Rinfield here as I did Miss Lucy. Its sting appears with three bars, doors, and a window.
Mom! Against that!
Even against that, but we shall each carry the sacred element. And then I do not know. For it is terrible because we do not know of his full power. But this I do know. It is 8 minutes to sunrise. The power of all evil things ceases with the coming of day. His one last earth box is his only refuge. If we keep him here till daybreak, he must collapse. And the stake and the hammer are ready. Here he is! Come quickly!
No! Not alone!
But you must, man! This will save your soul and life as well!
Master. Master, I did nothing. I didn't do anything. I'm your slave. Your dog. Punish me, torture me, I deserve it. But for the love of God, let me live. I can't face you with all that lies in my conscience. All that blood on my hands.
Did I not promise you that upon your death you should come to me and enjoy centuries of life and power over the bodies and souls of others?
Yes, Master, I want lives. But not human life.
You betrayed me. You sought to warn my destined bride against me.
Mercy, Master. Mercy, Master. Mercy. Mercy.
My friends, I regret I was not present to receive your calls upon my home.
4 minutes until sunrise.
Yes, your watch is correct, Professor.
Your life and death has reached its end.
By God's mercy.
Its end? Not yet, Professor. I think I still have more than 3 minutes to add to my 500 years.
3 minutes from now. You'll be in hell! 1,000 years of agony will not bring you 1 second closer to the end of your punishment.
Silence, Tucker! Miss Lucy forbids this. She asked for prayer and for pity. Make your peace with God, man it was. We are not your judges. We know not how this curse may come upon you.
You fools. You think with your waivers and your wolfbane you can destroy me? Me, the king of my kind? You shall see. 5 of my earth boxes you have polluted. But if you found the 6th,
You cannot reach your 6th refuge now. Take your true daughters wherever if you will. Your fangs may rend us, but we have each one to keep you here. For 2 minutes and a half, or you must collapse, we can make it end!
you keep me. Fools, listen and let my words ring in your ears the rest of your lives. I go to sleep in my box for 100 years. You have achieved that much against me, Van Helsing. But in a century I shall awake and call my bride to my side from her tomb. My Lucy. My queen. I have other brides of older times who await me in her vaults in Transylvania. But I shall set her above them all.
Should you escape, we know how to save Lucy's soul, if not her life.
Yes, the stake, but only if she dies by night, and I shall see that she dies by day, and come to an earth box of mine and await my master to do to her what you did to my Mina. You must find her body, and that you shall not.
And she shall die by day.
You will kill her. You lack the courage, you pitiful rat of flesh and blood!
Silence, John. This is his revenge. He hopes to trouble us afterward.
30 seconds!
Thank you for reminding me of the time, Professor.
Soon opens the curtains. That's to the east. The sun will rise beyond the meadow.
The clouds are coloring.
God's daybreak.
Thank you. A pleasant
What should be done, Van Helsing?
We'll trick Renfield into showing us. Dad, we leave Renfield alone to become a slave when he dies?
But Renfield's human. Can we do murder?
I'll do it if you won't, Doctor.
Go to your office. Get some painless drug.
Master! They're going to kill me, Master. I'm coming to you.
Yeah, show us the way. Where does this passage go?
I never knew there was a passage there.
Only that devil has a combination. We'll break through somehow. Pop the pigs of him. For God's sake, Stuart, be careful.
These stairs go down forever.
May God protect us.
I'm back to the bottom.
Where are you?
What can this place be?
It seems an old ball.
Ah!
Where are you, man?
Sorry, I'm all right. A big rat ran across my foot.
Where are you? What is this place?
Can't see.
This place smells horribly
It
bad.
has an animal smell. Like the lair of a wolf.
That's what it is.
There's absolutely nothing here.
Wait, here's another passage.
I thought so. Demonstrated Carfax and 6 earth boxes hidden somewhere here.
The monster is in it.
You can't be sure. Ah! Renfield!
Where is he?
Oh, over there somewhere. But even if Renfield knew about this place, it doesn't prove the vampire's here.
It's a vampire's life of yours! Look at him, man! Look at him! He knows!
I know nothing!
There it is.
What a horrible, undead thing he is lying there.
Must be trying to teeth.
That's over the heart, Doctor.
Yes.
See his face now. It's a look of peace.
He's crumbling away. Thank God.
Father! No! Oh.
Ashes to ashes. Dust